Whoa, girl.
Today is the 22nd, a Wednesday of March, and we are in the city of Hot Springs, Arkansas, and beginning right over there and running about 4 or 5 blocks. It's called Bathhouse Row, and it's beautiful architecture, and we're gonna walk along it and take some movies. Now you can see at the top of that mountain there's a looks like a tower sticking up. We drove up there yesterday, did not go up the tower, and as I video, I'll tell you a little bit about Hot Springs. Right now we're in a parking garage that's free. We have to go down and walk around. So all along here were bathhouses. They have no idea how long or how old the springs are, but they know that all the way back to the Indian times, when there was nothing but Indians here, that this was a neutral area and all the Indians could come here no matter if they were at war and partake of the therapeutic hot springs. From 1800 to the 1900s, to 1960 was this was the town where the gangsters like to stay, and I'll talk about that a little bit more. So I'm outside of the Ohio Club. It was established in 1905, and it was
Babe, he's trying to take something.
It's okay.
Sorry.
She's so pretty.
She's a hit. So the Ohio Club was built in 1905. Al Capone, Lucky Luciano, Bugsy Siegel, Frank Costello, and other mobsters also frequented these clubs. And it wasn't until 1960 that the Kennedy administration shut down the gambling and the prostitution. And so here we have, who was that, Al Capone?
Yeah.
So there we go. This is Arkansas' oldest bar right here. They've got one table outside. That's one of the things we commented on. There's no tables out on the walkway. So this street that we're walking on, Central Avenue, it's like it's in a river ravine or something, because you see here's cliffs on this side, and if I pan very carefully over to the other side, there's a cliff over there.
I think you're going to get a lot of traffic.
Probably. So today they dammed up the Washita and the Caddo rivers and made lakes. And Washita State Park is it's really a neat lake, great place to come. And it's actually part of the fingers of the lake are on the outskirts of Hot Springs. So we pretty much have walked all the way down Bathhouse Row, and then we kind of walked through the ritzy part of the historic art district. So you see, here's just an example of the actual hot springs. And then it just runs down. We could probably walk all the way up there and find out where it's coming out. So all this water is piped into these bathhouses. And my dog is a hit wherever we go.
Georgie, this is okay. Call her Georgie.
So There's a lot more than just one spring. There's a bunch of them in this valley.
How old is she? She just turned 2. Oh my God.
So what you're looking at is called the Hotel Spa. Looks like they're renovating the towers. Yeah. So we're now on the side of Bathhouse Row, and so they're, you know, they're spas and hotels, and it would be interesting to see what one costs. But what a lovely day! It's not very hot, and the flowers are out, daffodils, and I think that's a plum. I'm not sure what that tree is.
That's not a redbud?
Yeah, it's a redbud. Sorry. So I really would like to go in there. There's a craft beer brewery, and now we begin this Bathhouse Row, and just one after another. Very unique. Too much traffic.
Loud.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Thank you.
You're welcome. So each one of these bathhouses, they all have arched windows and awnings. That's what they have in common.
The National Park Service requires these places to maintain them, not like Vicksburg where we were, where everything was trashy. So they are required to maintain these historical places.
So what a unique city. I was going to say something, but now I forgot.
Each one tells the history of each building.
Oh yeah, there's a historical marker in front of each bathhouse, and it tells its history. Very, very interesting. And then on the other side, we have all these posh shops. If I was the mayor, I'd close this main street off here and make it a pedestrian zone only and reroute this traffic somewhere else. So this will be the last video I shoot of the Bathhouse Row. They all had their heyday in the early 1900s. I don't know what the hell has happened, but that's the second ambulance going in that direction. So we're gonna. What? Oh, this building reminds us of.
What was the name of that?
It's a city. We've seen a place like this in the UK. It's also a spa town. I can't think of the name of it.
Not bad.
It's right on the coast.
Right on the coast.
Maybe you'll see. We'll look. So I knew there was a museum about gangsters. Bathhouse Row. Well, I've already talked about Bathhouse Row, but the museum has got all kinds of stuff in there. Casino tables and old early, what do you call those machines? You pull the handle.